It's a lesson too late for the learning. Made of sand, made of sand. In the blink of an eye, my soul's turning. In your hand, in your hand. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. As we walk along, my thoughts are tumbling round and round, round and round. Underneath our feet, a subway's rumbling. Underground, underground. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reasons for plenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Please don't go, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. You know that was the last thing on my mind.
You are tuned into Santa Michael live on Sunshine Radio UK with the very best in your country music up until 10 PM around in the UK and up until 5 PM in the US. We started the show off with a song from Joe Hott with The Last Thing on My Mind. Now I'd like to welcome Joe Hott to the show. Welcome to the show, Joe.
Well, thank you for having me. We've been planning this to get together for a while now, so it's good to be here.
Yeah, it is. And finally we get to actually talk on the show.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Can I start by asking you, when did you get first interest in your country music?
I guess it started fairly young. Of course, grew up in church and everything, and singing the old time hymns, and then of course, my uncles had a classic country band there in the 70s and throughout the 80s, so I had influence there. But it really wasn't until about 2000, 2001, roughly, until I got into more bluegrass. That was when the Lewis family, which was what they were known as back then, came to our hometown and put on a show there. So I guess all those things combined kind of put me on this track.
And how long have you been in the country music, recording it?
Professionally, let's see now. I would say about the last 4 years on a professional level, and then just kind of, messing around and having fun with it since I was about 13 or 14.
And how's it been since you started?
Well, it's been a roller coaster ride, which I guess that's really with anything that you get into. But we have been very blessed, the last few years to work with some great people and just be surrounded by great influences and things. So we're just going to keep taking it one day at a time and see how everything goes.
And not only but you're a singer, you're also a DJ here on Sunshine Radio UK. How's that been since you started?
Oh, I've had the time of my life on here. Of course, Declan approached me there, I guess last winter, and asked if I'd ever be interested in it. And of course, I never put much thought into being a radio DJ. I'm an artist first. But I thought on it for a few weeks and decided to do it, which I'm really glad that I did, because like I said, I'm just having the time of my life, and it's really fun doing this when you're not out and about traveling, and just got a little bit of downtime at home, but yeah, I'm having a great time here.
Yeah, you do great shows. Now I do tune in with myself now when I get the chance.
Oh, I appreciate that, and of course I tune into yours too, and yeah. I'd say likewise. Very fantastic shows.
Thanks. And the song we started so off, The Last Thing on My Mind. Can you tell me about that song?
That was originally written and recorded by Tom Paxton in *64. Of course, since then, just about every country artist has done their cut of it. So we decided that we would kind of bring it back, because it hasn't been done here recently in the last few years. So we thought it'd be a good time to kind of bring it back and record it, and put kind of a bluegrass twist to it. And I noticed we slowed it down than a lot of artists did. I know Tom did it a little bit slower, but a lot of the artists like to do it a little bit faster and up tempo. So we decided to do it kind of like Paxton did and slow it back down some, which it was a fun song. It features the Whites, which is Ricky Skaggs' wife and sister-in-law, Sharon and Cheryl, and of course it's got some great musicians on there as well. So we're real excited for that song.
Alright. Yeah, and we have Leslie Turner's tuned into this, so she asked me to ask you a question. I'll give you that question in a few moments, but she requested your song, They're Holding Up the Ladder, so we're going to give that song a play for you now.
Okay, sounds great.
They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home. At the top of the ladder, oh, what joy there shall be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. Climb the gospel ladder, always heeding every sign. I know the Savior's with me and teaching me to climb. Every day that I climb, there's a battle for me. Every step on the ladder is another victory. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home. At the top of the ladder, oh, what joy there shall be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. mansion being built for me somewhere in glory land. This ladder that I'm climbing is part of the plan. I can hear the angels beckoning, keep climbing, don't stop. There's a crown of life waiting for you when you reach the top. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home. At the top of the ladder, oh, what joy there shall be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. Come on, you Christian soldiers, show the word light and shine. Get on this gospel ladder and don't be afraid to climb. Can't you hear the angels cheering? Soon the battle will be yours, and we'll celebrate the victory when we reach the other shore. They're holding up the ladder that I'm climbing on. I'm climbing up the ladder and I'm going home. At the top of the ladder, oh, what joy there shall be. And the angels are holding up this ladder for me. Yes, the angels are holding up this ladder for me.
It was Joe Hott there with They're Holding Up the Ladder, and I'd like to welcome Joe Hott back to the show.
It's good being here.
Thanks. Yeah, that there was requested by Leslie Turner there, who's tuned into the show.
Well, I appreciate it, and I was thinking there while you was playing that, that's become like one of our most popular songs that we've done, and I was just kind of thinking, I don't know why, but it was really, to be honest with you, it was CD filler is what we originally intended that to be, because we just needed a handful of songs for in the middle. But I mean, I love the song personally, I love the message behind it, but it's just become one of his most popular songs, and I just haven't figured out why yet.
Yeah, it's the most requested song here on the show by actually Leslie Turner's tuning. So.
Well, I'm grateful for it.
Yeah. And the question she wanted me to ask you is, would you ever decide to record the version of Ain't No Grave Going to Hold My Body Down?
Oh, that is a good song. I'm trying to think who originally done that, but we will definitely consider it, though, for sure. We're very open to new songs.
All right. And before I let you go, if you had to pick any country artist to sing with who's around at the moment, or those who have passed away, who would it be?
Well, a lot of my personal favorites has done passed on, to be honest with you, but for the ones that's passed on, I'd probably choose Dr. Ralph Stanley to do a song or so with. See, I can't really think of any modern day artist that I would choose. If Randy Travis was in good health and going around, I'd love to do something with him. But so maybe we'll look forward to that in the future. Maybe one day he'll be back singing again.
And do you have anything planned for any events coming up over the next coming weeks? For the catch it?
Well, let's see. Coming up next is a big show that's going to be taking place is August 11th. We'll be in Williamson County, Tennessee, and that'll be on August the 11th, and then August, let me think, I gotta get my dates straight here. August 16th through the 20th, we're going to be doing a stretch up the East Coast. We'll be doing a 5-day trip there. Kentucky, West Virginia, Virginia, and then after that we're going to be coming back here to downtown Nashville on August 23rd to be at the Station Inn, and that show is going to be taking place at 7 p.m. is when the doors open, and we're really looking forward to that one. It's going to be a 2-hour show there, so we got a few things coming up, and hopefully we'll see a lot of folks out there at those.
So that's where they can catch you then over the next coming weeks, and so in August, isn't it?
Yeah, right now July's kind of our off month for most of the part of it. But so yeah, August would be a good time to really catch us, and of course September and through October as well. But July we're just kind of taking a little bit of a break for the last half of the month.
Well, thank you for joining me on the show, Joe. Anyway, great having you on the show.
Well, I appreciate it, and like I said, it's been a while that we've been planning this, so it's been really good being here with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm riding on the rails of glory. I'm riding on the rails of love. I'm riding on the rails of time gone by. Yes, I'm riding on the rails of God. The rails are all so rough. The rails are all so cold. But the engine runs so warm from God's eternal love. I'm riding on the rails of glory. I'm riding on the rails of love. I'm riding on the rails of time gone by. Yes, I'm riding